Shut up and sit down.
It's fine.
It always works.
I was professional. Welcome back to another episode of the Bias Effect podcast. It's me, QJ.
It's me, Nikki. We're here. And we are doing a free form. It's been a while.
Yeah, we're still kind of catching back up from the holiday season, even though we're pretty deep into January at this point. We're still catching up. So, keeping it loose. I think it's been a while since we did Freeform.
Well, we thought we'd at least talk about Christmas. It's our first real K-pop Christmas. So, what happened? Did we get anything fun? Did you get any K-pop things?
I was traveling for Christmas this year, so we didn't do presents really. But I got a couple things. I mean, I mostly bought myself stuff. A lot of stuff.
I mean, Ed got you something.
Yeah. I got like a couple things.
We've discovered, not that it's a shock to anybody, we have a spending problem. Girl, the amount of money.
I don't really want to think about for December specifically.
No,
but
I can't. I really can't. I've never felt this as bad as I have this Christmas. Like normally, some families get money for Christmas, so I tend to be one of those people. So, Boxing Day and post Boxing Day is usually pretty fun. You buy, things that you want or need. But it felt very, very compulsive this year. It felt very unhinged this year. And I'm in a new place too, like where it's more expensive for me to live. And I'm like, I don't know why this year I went the most unhinged with my spending. So we'll see if I'm out on the street in a couple months. So,
yeah, I think because we were traveling, we ended up getting money more than anything this year. So I was like,
well, it's the year. But yeah, why don't you start with what Ed, good old Ed got you?
Before we left, we basically just like went to the mall and we're like, let's just go walk around, buy some stuff, whatever. So, and like, when I was walking around, I was like looking for K-pop stuff for myself. I was like, let me see what the mall has. And I didn't even see this, but he found like the J-Hope single, like little keychain thing. So he got the Killin' It Girl one for me, which was great. I had been looking at them before too, but I couldn't justify it because it's just a keychain, basically. But if I did buy it, I would have bought Killin' It Girl, obviously. And then it came with 2 PCs. But they were great PCs. Like, one of the ones I got, he's wearing that, like, racer jacket with no shirt underneath. And I was like, hello. That's what's up. But at the same time, when we were walking around, I found albums that were, like, 40% off at a store. So I also bought myself Permission to Dance DVD. And 17 is right here. CD.
Well, it's so funny to me too. I remember this so clearly because Ed messaged me when you guys were in this mall, and he was like, "What if I got QJ this gift?" And I guess I could just tell you what the original thing he sent me was the keychain. He had something else. It was a book. It was BTS Blood, Sweat, and Tears. And he asked me, is it worth getting? So I quickly Googled it. It had decent reviews online about it, but it's like, I'm pretty sure, I was 100% sure that you did not have the book. Mm-hmm. So, and then he messaged me later. I changed my mind last second and I got some hope. Some hope key charm. It says "Killing It Girl" on it, and I said, "Oh my god!" I wrote, "Oh my god." I don't know. And he wrote, "I don't know." Comes with photo cards too, and I wrote, "Oh my god," which I figure she wants is what he wrote. The photo card is the best. hell yeah. And I wrote, Killing It Girl is a banger. So women. And then he mentioned he recognized it. So
Yeah.
yeah. So that was cool.
That
so
was
anyway,
good.
that
I
was
was
funny.
like, where'd you even find this? He was like, I don't know. I was like, okay, great. Cool.
And then, well, and then it's so funny because at that same time he was messaging me, you texted me a photo of the spread wherever you were of K-pop albums, and are you guys together? Anyway, so it was funny. We're all there together in that moment.
I was like looking at them and I was like, I wonder if he's been in this store. So I texted him to be like, did you, like, it was in Toys R Us, which is so random. I was like, did you go in Toys R Us at all? He was like, no, should I? And I was like, no, probably not. I was like, I'm gonna get something from here. I was like, there's albums on sale here. And he was like, well, I definitely didn't buy any albums. I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy some albums then.
So that's where you got the Permission to Dance.
Yeah, I got the DVD there because I kind of wanted it anyway. Honestly, amazing stuff in that DVD. Like, postcards of everyone,
That's
photo cards of
awesome.
everyone. They look amazing. 10 out of 10. Would recommend the PTD DVD.
Okay.
And then I got 17 is right here, which is I think like a best of type thing. I didn't realize that it was like a member. I think they call it like carrot version, where it's just like where you get like a specific member in it. Opened it up, got the Scoops version, which came with 24 Scoops PCs, plus its own individual little PC book that also had him on the front. I was like, what is this? This is insane. I put all the Scoops ones in there and then like put it on my shelf, but I was like, this is crazy.
That was the funniest reveal.
And I was like looking at them and I'm like, oh, Scoops. And I pulled the next one, I'm like, Scoops again. And then I'm like looking and I'm like, oh, these are all him. Like, what the hell?
So funny.
It did luckily come with like some additional ones that were other people. So I got like a Joshua, DK, and Wanu as well. Like, I mean, you get so many PCs with 17, which is great. But I was like, what am I supposed to do with like this many Scoops PCs? Like, they're not even like particularly that interesting. Like, it's 2 photo shoots and he's just like basically like moving his hand for like each photo.
What? Yeah, like
I'm like, nothing's like, these are not even like really worth having. Like, if it was anyone, like any member, I would have been like, okay, there's like no variety here, but whatever. It was on sale, got it, checked it off the list.
Insane. Was that the only one like specific gift you got like from someone else that was K-pop?
Yeah, I think like when we
okay.
after we got to where we were going, it was just like money and like songs.
Money spending. Okay, then we'll go into what I got then for Christmas because my one aunt loves to do this, which I appreciate with her, but she'll like kind of get a theme for me each year, like what I'm like into that year, and just like buy a ton of that. So she knew I was into K-pop this year. So she asked me like it's my dad's sister, so through my dad, he asked me like what albums I want. So I meticulously went through and like linked all of the albums with what version I wanted, all that, sent it up, and then she didn't do any of that, which is fine. I don't. So, but she did still get themed gifts. So I got a cute tote bag that it's very clearly TXT themed. Like there's a bunch of, I mean, I've sent you the photo, but there's like, it literally has like the Moa Bong, and it has a crown on it, and it has their like photos on it, but like with no face. You know that style of, yeah. So. And it lists the definition of K-pop on it. It says, so number 1, short for Korean pop, a genre of music originating in South Korea encompassing a variety of styles including pop, Korean traditional, Western dance, hip-hop, R&B, electronic, experimental, and rock. Okay.
Sure.
Number 2, typically performed by solo artists or groups. Okay.
Sure.
And then this is where it starts to get, it's funny. 3, a healthy obsession.
Okay.
4, a way of life.
Okay.
5, hard to pick a favorite artist. 6, harder to pick a bias. 7, impossible to choose a favorite song. 8 makes you want to move to Korea.
What the heck? Sure.
So yeah, cute that she, you know, it's a decent. It's a decent tote bag, but it's a little cringy for me to walk around with this. I'm not gonna lie.
It's more like a travel bag, maybe.
Yeah.
If you're like going home,
just leave it
throw
in the
some
car.
stuff in there.
Yeah.
Throw it in the car.
Exactly. And the other one I got was she gave me that, and inside she stuffed it with a few things. So then inside was like a makeup bag, kind of similar to the one you gave me last year with the bang chime one you gave me. Very similar, same style, but the design on it is Ateez themed. So, did she know any of that when she was buying it? No,
Probably
but
not.
all worked out. Absolutely not. And then another thing inside the bag was she just like threw in 3 bags of ramen, which I was like, okay. Again, she loves a themed gift.
Yeah.
No shade to my aunt, but they were garbage brand ramen. Okay.
She did her best.
I love you. I know, if you're listening ever, it's nothing against you. They're just not the best ramen brands. It's fine. Oh, and then the other thing, so that wasn't it. She kept giving me more things. She gave me it's like a word search book that was K-pop themed. So I was going through it the other day, actually, recently. And so, like, they have, like, themes, like, first generation idols, second generation idols, third generation. The second generation idols included, it had Sungri on there. Okay. Maybe take his name out in the next version, you know?
Yeah.
And then the last one was, like, just a generic notebook that had on the cover, it's a K-pop thing you wouldn't understand. Okay. So I guess my whole personality is K-pop, which, hey, you know, I mean. And she also gave me some money to buy albums, so I was like, okay. And in her card to me, she wrote, I don't know how to buy music anymore.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. And then another one of my friends got me an anime-style K-pop coloring book.
Nice.
Which mostly like a kind of like a joke gift, but it is, so that was funny.
Cute.
And yeah, those were like, oh, and my parents got me a $100 gift card to the K-pop store we like shopping at. So, you know, I went nuts. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, so that was all the gifts from my family specifically that I got. I forgot to, like, and this was all pre-Christmas. I randomly bought tickets to go see Jackson Wang. So I'm seeing Jackson Wang in April, which is really exciting. But yeah, that was also a purchase I made pre-Christmas, so that also compounds my spending problem. But I'm like, we're here. How can I not go see him if I'm in the town that he's coming? And the tickets weren't that crazy, really expensive.
I'm holding out for BTS, but I was like, if we don't get it, like, it's a contender to maybe get Jackson tickets. But we'll see.
Yeah. Especially for you. You have to, like, fully travel to go
it's
see
like a
these
whole
concerts.
thing.
For me, I just jump on a train and I'm there at the venue, so yeah, it's different.
Well, I guess, like, pre-Christmas also, like, I went into Toronto for the holidays, so obviously had to hit up some stores. I didn't go too crazy pre-Christmas, though, because I had to take it all home with me, and I didn't want to, like, when I came to see you, I had to take, like, 8 albums home, and that was, like, too much. So I limited myself, but I did buy the Wings album, BTS Wings, when I got Jimin, what do you call that, Polaroid. And then we went to this other store, like it's kind of like a stationery store, and they just randomly had, like, all these, like, photo cards. And it was, like, all 17 and all twice for some reason. So, you know, I went through the 17 ones. And I took literally every single John hand that was in there. I was like, this is coming with me. This is coming with me. So I bought, like, a bunch of his. I finally have, like, a lot of photographs of him now. But also, there was, like, some pretty cute Mingi and Oneus ones. So I bought those too.
And you gave me one, so thank you. You gave me a Mingi one. When you
Yeah,
came to
so
visit me.
we kind of, like, my trip overlapped by, like, one day that we could come to see you. We were obviously talking about photo cards, and you were like, I don't have a Mingyu. And I was like, in my head, I was like, there was no reason for me to buy all those. So I was like, you should have one. You should have one of these. I don't need all of these.
Yeah, because we were talking. Yeah, of course it ended up. And Ed was just in the corner sitting there, just nodding along. Sweet Ed. But yeah, I realized I for 17 I didn't have a Jonghan, Mingyu, and Joshua. Those are the only three I don't have. So you gave me a Mingyu, so now I only need two.
I think the only person I don't have is Dino. I think that was everything pre-Christmas.
Pre-Christmas?
Pretty
Okay.
sure.
Yeah, I think everything else I got was post-Christmas. And it was, we'll get into it. But my God.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, in your defense, you specifically got money to buy albums. It makes sense that
I
you
did.
it.
I did, but then I got a generous amount, but then why in the world would I be like, let's double that and spend the same amount of my own money that I got? I mean, anyway, I was already ready to spend money, so of course, makes sense why. not of course, but anyway, it was just silliness. But first of all, if no one knows this about me, I have a true calendar obsession in my life.
Yeah, that was pre-Christmas calendar. Well,
that
mine
was pre-Christmas
anyway.
for you? Yeah, no, mine was post-Christmas. Yeah, that was another part of my Boxing Day spending, was all the calendars, which I should know better. I should wait till after Christmas to buy calendars, because they're always going to be half off at least.
Yeah,
Anyway.
If you wait till after New Year's, you get a better discount.
I know, so silly. I'm so silly, but whatever. I am someone, I don't know what it is. I love calendars. I've always grown up with a family that loves calendars too. But I have about probably 10. I'm not even joking. You bought yours earlier from Etsy, so of course our good friend Etsy is.
I bought. I was trying. My goal is a BTS calendar. I wanted a wall calendar, but I couldn't find like a legit one, so I didn't want to risk it. So I just went to Etsy and I bought a specific Yoongi only calendar for 2026.
And it's like a desk form calendar, right?
But then, like, there's a 17 one for this year that I really like as well. That is a wall calendar that I'm like still maybe, but for now I just have the one, just a Yoongi calendar from Etsy. There's some really good like calendars on there though, like some very nicely made ones.
Normally for Christmas, my parents and I will exchange calendars, but we really didn't do that this year. So I knew on Boxing Day I needed to buy like my normal ones. Like I have a Canadian National Parks one. I have a Farmer Almanac weather one. But then I remember you talking about your sugar one. I was like, well, we're here. And I ordered a BTS one. I think you were looking at the exact same one I bought.
Yeah, because the pictures are basically all 2025 pictures, like post-military pictures. And I was like,
yes.
This is pretty good.
It's so cute. I know. I'm excited. It came all the way from Indonesia, so it's still en route. It should be here. I would assume it'll be here next week, the next working week. And then I've also bought, this one's kind of like you, I bought a solo bag Chad one. Did I need that? Absolutely not. I did not need that, and it sits on my bedside table.
I was thinking, you sent me the picture of it, and like the January picture is like a feral photo basically, and I was like thinking about in comparison to my January picture is like the cutest, like cutesiest little winter beanie jacket, and yours is like raw sexual photo, and I was like, these are very different. We have very different styles here.
Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't. That's the best thing about calendars too. I don't like looking ahead of all the photos, so I don't know what's coming next.
Well, yeah, that's why I was like, calendar. I mean, I hope I have a few spicy ones in here, but the vibes are quite different.
It was aggressive, and yeah, it's one of the photo shoots. He has a red eye contact in, and like one of those fake like nose bandage things, and it's just like a direct eye contact photo, and So I have a very specific light in my bedroom that is just like a very solid color. And so I had the color red on when I took the photo for you. And it didn't even dawn on me that I'm like, oh my god, red lights. Anyway, so yeah, it's a little much. And I feel kind of cringy about it, but you know what?
Whatever.
To be cringe is to be free. So I don't. It's all good. So yeah, so that's why. So I'm still pending my BTS one. I'm really excited for it. But again, it was silly for me, these purchases, only because the shipping was ridiculous cost too. So I spent way too much money on these. Okay, so yeah, so then we got the calendars. We both got calendars. Before we get into albums, we both did some Amazon purchasing as well. Because you got Killing It Girl, I thought it was really cool, and I liked the keychain aesthetic of the J-Hope singles. So I bought Mona Lisa on Amazon. And it was really cute. I really like the art style of it. It's like a little like almost like kid style anime version of his face. It's really cute. And the PCs were solid, of course. So I did get that. And I also got a new purse for Christmas for my mom, so it's hanging in my purse now. Yeah, that's what I got. And I also got a couple more capsules because we're
like obsessed with these capsules.
We're obsessed with the capsules. We have a spending problem, but we also have a completionist problem.
I know, at this rate, like, there was a period of time with the capsules where I was like, okay, I'm done. And then, like, I got over that hump, and I'm like, well, I can't stop until I get RM and Sugar. When I get those two, then I'll stop. That's
I'm kind of a similar thing where I know it's so silly because I'm like, well, I want this one. I would love to get V's layover because of Yamtang, and I don't really want to buy the actual album. I probably will eventually one day because the Yamtang photos are so cute. And if I can figure out the one that actually has the...
Yeah, it's super... If you look it up, it's so easy. Like, I can't remember what color it was, but it was, like, very obvious.
Okay, perfect. I'll just do that probably. But anyway... And then I want Happy because it's like I love the design of the album. And then RM. And then I feel like I could be okay. But knowing myself, then I'll be like, well, I only need Jimin.
I know, that's what I was literally just gonna say. Well, maybe I wouldn't mind Jimin's also. But it's the Phase album, so like that. Yeah. You know, and well, yeah, the Jack in the Box would be good too.
Jack in the Box.
I know. If I got RM and Sugar, I think I would be like, okay. I don't really need them.
Yeah, same.
Like, I don't even know what to do with them now. Like, you can't really see it, but on my bag here, they're just four, like, hanging together. Like, there's nowhere to put them.
I know. Literally on my door, like, I moved into this place not so long ago, so I've set up my whole apartment. At my doorway, I have 2 hooks. One for my keys, and literally one just for this. And it's the Bangchan photo card holder you got me last Christmas, and all of my extra ones. It's insane. It's a sickness. I understand because these are the ones I don't use. There's one I always have on my keys, and that one right now I alternate them.
I know. I just have them I have my like concert bag hanging in my office, and they're just all on there. Like, okay. I do have one on my keys too, though. Like, the first one I ever pulled was Jungkook's, and that one is on my keys still. I keep that one there. Yeah. But I change the bag one sometimes, and then the one we both bought 2, I think, this
Yeah, we
year.
did. We didn't even tell each other. We didn't.
No, we were just like, guess what? But I got V's. Finally, I got layover. That one is on my wallet. I have like a little key thing on my wallet, so I put V's on there. So I'm like, this one stays with me.
And what else did you get?
I got B again.
Yeah.
Which I think I've gotten 4 times now, because I'm pretty sure I've given it to like 3 different people.
That's so funny. I know, I was trying to remember all the ones I've gotten as well, but I found a photo of the first one. So when you told me about these capsules, I bought 2 at the same time. The first one I got was also Jungkook Golden, and Permission to Dance was the first one I got. So my capsules this time was Permission to Dance, and I got Dynamite though. I hadn't gotten Dynamite before. But I've received only one. I've gotten 1 golden. I think you've gotten it twice.
Yeah.
I've received B twice, because I can't remember the ones I've given you. That's the only problem. So Permission to Dance, I gave you.
Yeah.
So I've had 3 Permission to Dances.
I think Proof as well.
Yeah. So I've gotten Proof twice, 3 Permission to Dances, 1 D-Day, 2 Bs, 1 Golden, 1 Dynamite.
I know I got 2 Jungkooks because I sent the other Jungkook to a friend. I got a few Bs because I sent them to other people as well. I think that's it though. That's like so annoying because like the first ones we got was like Jungkook and I was like, hell yeah, solos. And then not until this time right now did I get another solo. Like in this whole time.
Yeah, I got Jungkook and then, yeah, D-Day. That was pretty much, might have been my second or third attempt. I got D-Day right away. That shook. But yeah, it's always the same group ones too. Neither of us gotten. They also have a map of the Soul 7 one, which would be really cute. I forget the other ones.
They have
but
Butter as well, which
Butter.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like surprised that we haven't gotten Butter.
I know. That's what I mean. There's like anyway. So I remember I bought this and I opened Dynamite and Permission to Dance and I said I'm done. But then you sent me yours and you got V and I'm like, well.
I know, and it's such a nice one too. Like one side is like a layover design, and the other side's Yeontan. And the tiny PC that comes in it, like it's hard to tell in the little picture, but he has like a little bit of a mullet. So I was like, put it in the back of my phone.
I know. Ever since I got the Yoongi one, he's also in the back. He looks beautiful.
So we're still on the capsule thing.
Yeah, because you got V and I realized, oh, it is actually possible.
I know,
so
when I got
great.
that, I was like, well, maybe D-Day and Right Place are not out of the question. The only other thing besides albums that we bought this year was, in anticipation for BTS tickets, we both bought memberships, Weverse memberships for BTS. But it comes with like a free gift or whatever. You just have to pay shipping, which was annoying, but I was like, sure, I'll take it. Hasn't arrived yet, but I'm pretty sure it's like just like 7 photo cards and then like a really weird BTS hat keychain. Sure.
Yeah, that was so funny too. I looked at that. I was like, oh, free! And I was cool.
I know,
shipping. It comes from Korea, but I was like, I probably won't do it. You texted me the next second after that thought. You're like, I did it. I was like, okay, I'll do it.
I mean, it's part of the membership.
It's part of the membership. So honestly, overall though, it wasn't that bad for shipping considering it comes from
It's
Korea.
basically like if you sold me that set in person for $30, like sure.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
basically paid for like what I would pay for it anyway.
Yeah.
And then yeah, my one like Christmas thing that I was planning to buy, the only thing I was actually planning to buy was the Army Bomb, so I got that as well.
And which one did you get?
The Map the Soul one, I think it's the only one that I could really find, but
Nice.
comes with 7 large PCs, so they don't fit in the book, but they look great. And it comes with like its own like traveling bag. Oh, like this is cute. It's kind of nice. It's like lighter and smaller than the other ones, which you would think is bad, but when I'm thinking about like carrying it around, like it's perfect. Very light,
okay.
and like a bit smaller. It's pretty bright, and like someone's gonna have to tell me how this works, but like apparently you can sync it to music videos on Weverse, but like I could not figure it out. Because all the music videos on Weverse are YouTube links, and it doesn't connect to that. So I was like, I don't understand how this works. So someone's gonna need to explain to me how it works. But apparently you can. I'm like, if you can sync it to music videos, it's probably the best bang for your buck light stick I could think of. Because you get a lot of PCs, and you get like this weird little bag or whatever. Like, get a good amount of stuff. But if it can't connect to music videos, then it's just average, in my opinion. Right. But I'm ready. I'm living my life like I have BTS tickets. Like,
Well, we are.
I'm
That's
ready
the
to
only
go.
way we can. That's the only way we can do it. I'm saying we got the Army membership. I think that's a good start. I don't think everyone does that. Blah blah blah. We're doing it. Okay. We have tickets. That's all there is to it. Okay. All right. Let's get to it. So of course, both you and I did Boxing Day purchases at the website we enjoy buying from. My parents gave me money for that, so I was all going in. I didn't think I was going to spend as much as I did, but that's okay. Even you were like you were so funny. Like, well, you're like, well, it's already going to be like around 3 albums for your gift card. I was like, yeah, I know, but like, I'll maybe just spend a little more. And then you got like more or the same amount as I did. So you were like so funny. I was like, girl, why were you even harassing me before? So I bought Proof Standard Edition because I'm like, this is the time. I have a gift card. I'm gonna spend that money on it. I bought xlov's Unlove End version. I bought the Tablo and RM Stop the Rain. I bought TXT Dream Chapter Star. That was their debut album or debut EP. I bought the In Your Fantasy finally. Golden Hour Part 3. I closed the set and it was the In Your Fantasy Edition Limited, which we'll talk about what that meant. And then I bought the Oneus Soho single Hatchling. It was a polka version. I got mine so fast. We were gonna try and wait for each other's, but I got mine within like 2 days, I swear, and then yours didn't come till...
No, like, so, I mean, spoiler, but I made 2 purchases for this shop. And, like, that Boxing Day one took, like, 2 weeks. And then the second one took, like, 2 days. And I was like, okay, sure.
Well, it's a Boxing Day rush. They had a lot to get out.
I know, I was like, I guess no one's buying anything now, so they were like, get it out.
But it was great. They were all very, very good. I remember the day so always between Boxing Day and New Year's, there's just like, you never know what day of the week it is, but I spent my time opening these albums. I was spread out on the ground. I had all my stuff ready to like sort out. Yeah, Proof. The standard edition is like the big one that comes with, it like opens up in a very ornate fashion, and it has 3 like thick photo books, all stunning of course, and then you get 8 photo cards. Okay, so you get 7 of, I'm pretty sure anytime you buy Proof standard you'll get these 7 photo cards, I think, and they're all of the they have a photo shoot where they're like in a darker room but they have light over. They all were doing the finger gun pose. The 7 finger gun pose. So great cards. And so I finally have an RM. Finally. Not just his hand. So that was great. And then I pulled an organic Yoongi. I got a sugar. So I guess there's another photo card set that is them holding a photo of an old photo shoot that they done. So his was Map of the Soul 7. Actually the version I have with all the suits at the dinner table. So that's what he was holding. He was like, hey, and then holding a photo of it. So I think depending on who you can get another member holding another photo shoot. Okay, whatever. And then I got a postcard of Jin. So yeah, I got xlov's first mini album. They gave you 2 photo cards, and I got Hyun and I got Wumuti, which is sick. I love there's only 4 of them, so I'm like, I wouldn't really have been upset with any of them, but I do like Hyun, and Wumuti is mother, so perfect. So Tablo and RM.
This one I was really interested to see, because like we could never tell if there was a real photo card in there or not, so I was like, let's see.
And I bought it more on a whim. Well, okay, cool, I have a gift card, why not? It's a cool CD. Like the packaging is pretty cool. It's a little CD pack, and then you open it, inside there is a spinning wheel, and it says stop the, and then each time you move the wheel it has something else, which I thought was really cool. And then you have a little envelope you open, and it is it is a plastic playing card is what you get. So so it's not an actual unit PC, which is fine. I
mean, he was like in the military when it dropped, so like sure there's no photo of him, but like a unit photo card would have been so good.
Tablo and RM, I would have died. And also they give you, there's a CD in there too, but it's hilarious. There's literally 2 songs, Stop the Rain and Stop the Rain instrumental. Okay. I didn't really need a CD for that, but okay. So the Star chapter I got from TXT. They're kind of annoying, I find, because their PCs don't fit in.
Oh, I didn't have that problem, like, with the ones I have. They all went into my book pretty easily. Maybe it's just the earlier, like, or maybe earlier albums, they were a bit bigger?
Yeah, because I can't. Yeah, so both of the albums I have from TXT are from their debut era. So I got a Beyond You, which comes with a little, like, holder. So he's sitting on my shelf. And then you get one of those, like, all members, like, see-through ones. Like, film ones. Stickers and regular album fair stuff. Also, yeah, so I got the polka version of... I think you could only get polka versions of these singles from Oneus.
Yeah, I think so.
But my god, I was not... I didn't look it up really at all. I knew that you got this really cute keychain, but it's the only thing that's kind of annoying, they don't give you the key.
Yeah, the ring part, the chain part, yeah.
Yeah, but I'll probably still figure it out, because it is really cute. It's just the art style of his, it's like a Tamagotchi kind of style. And then you get like 8 photo cards of this guy, which I was excited for, and they are great. I love the hatching look on him. He's got the like overly blush, but again, I think it might be 8 to 10. I really can't remember the count, but it was absurd the amount of.
I think it's 9. I think you get like the pack of 8, and then you get like the random one.
The polka card, like the polka card,
yeah,
the one
the,
that
like,
actually
QR
has like
code one.
Yeah, yeah. So that one was the cutest. That was like him in his what do you call it?
Like
like
a robe
sleepwear
kind of thing.
robe.
Yeah.
And they're like people are like pulling on his cheeks. I'm like, okay, it's super Aigo, but it's really cute. So that was a win. I mean, considering the amount of photo cards you get is kind of insane.
Yeah.
And the last thing I got, okay, so in your fantasy, Ateez, I thought I was getting a normal style version. Like I thought it was going to be normal. It was slightly more expensive, but not like the one that we saw before that was like $50. It was only $40. So I thought it was going to be normal. No, my box came. When my box came, it was massive. I thought it was for Proof. I thought Proof was going to just be... No, my biggest one I got was this one. It comes in this massive envelope. Like, I'm talking about, it's the size of my torso. And it's a giant envelope. You open it up, and they have these absolutely massive posters of each member. And I know I sent you photos, but it didn't do it justice. But I know I'm a short girly, but each poster is the size of my legs. I think they're like 3 feet. They must be 2 feet big, at least long.
I know. I think I saw like a reel after of someone opening it, and I was like, I did not realize how big that picture was when you sent them to me. I was like, they're like when you're like growing up and you buy like a rolled poster from like Walmart or whatever. They're like huge, like full size posters, like real posters.
Yeah. Like it could fit on the back of a door and it'd be the full size of the door. Like I'm not even joking. Yeah. Then we got postcards of each member. I think I got 5 photo cards if I recall correctly, and they were all amazing pulls for me. Oh, right, because I got this version, I think it was like a special limited edition, I got like a free photo card just thrown in my box, like in the full box from the store, and it was a Uno. So excited. It looks like Uno from like the set of the music video. He's like wearing like black leather gloves or whatever. And then I pulled 2 Yao Sangs. I pulled a Uno, a boyfriend coded Uno, and then I pulled the boyfriend coded Mingi. Yeah, that was so cute.
When you sent that, like, it made me really think that, like, I think Yoongi, or not Yoongi, I think Mingi is like the best, in my opinion, the best photo card taker. I feel like every photo card I've seen of him, he's like killing it. If he's doing like he always is doing this like cutesy boyfriend thing, and like in that like juxtaposition to his like on stage personality, I feel like he just kills photo cards. Everyone I've ever seen is perfect. He's the king of photo cards to me.
Yeah, every single photo card we have of Mingi is solid. I've never had, a dud. Yeah, so a solid, absolutely solid pulls. Super excited. Great closure to Golden Hour Part 3. Okay, well, on to you, miss.
Boxing Day, yeah, like, I think every time we buy albums, we're like, 3 to 4 will get us to, like, the $100 mark, and that's, like, the limit. I'm like, okay, perfect. But then when I was on there, I got 5. I was like, whatever, it's Boxing Day. It's on sale, you know, discount. And I think it was like, I was like right on the cusp of like whatever. It was like, spend this much for 10%, spend this much for 20. And I was like right on the 20. So I was like, might as well. Yeah. So I got B, BTS is B, and BTS Love Affair, School Love Affair. B was good. I think it's similar to Proof, where you get a card of everybody, but they were all like laying on couches. Like that was like the theme. I'm like obsessed with these pictures. They're so funny.
They're
like,
so
they're just
silly.
so funny. Yeah, they're just so silly. They're all like laying on the couch, like head in hands, like being whatever. And then you get like one extra, an 8th one, and I pulled Jimin. And then when I opened School Love Affair, it is a photo card, but like not in like a traditional photo card, because it comes as like kind of like a bookmark, but there's a perforation where you could like crack the person off, but it's like smaller. But anyway, it was also Jimin. I was like, I'm crushing the Jimin pulls, because also my Wings album was Jimin. I was like, I'm crushing Jimin right now. Yeah, I said it.
I mean,
but it's like School Love Affair era, so he like looks so cute. And then I got 17's FML, which was pretty good, but I pulled the 8 and pulled Wonu, and he's like holding like a cookie in the photo card.
I love him. He has the most random photo cards. Again, when I first pulled Face the Sun, it was a Wonu, but I couldn't even recognize him. Normally he doesn't dye his hair, I find. Anyway, he was blonde in this, but he's like eating the finger heart too in that one. So I love that he does like ridiculous.
Yeah, he does something like random. So I was like, perfect. Got the cookie Wanu, great. And then I wanted to get a G-Dragon album. I got his one from 2025. Came with 2 photo cards, that was it. Which is fine. I had to do a little research because there's 8 versions of that album, and I was like, I want, like, I know he had his scarf thing is like kind of iconic to him, but I didn't want a photo card of that, and there are photo cards of that, so I had to like look to avoid the scarf ones, and he has like electric green hair in the cards I got, which was great. I like them, and I do like that album. So easing my way into the BigBang GD collection. And then I also bought Oneus single polka thing for Wanu radar, obviously. And yeah, the keychain thing is kind of annoying, but I put it on. It's on my bag already.
So you also got a keychain with yours?
Yeah, it's like a walkie-talkie kind of. I mean, I guess it's supposed to be like a sonar radar thing, but it looks like a walkie-talkie. Yeah. But
okay.
Yeah, so I got that, and then like it was like 9 photo cards, and all from the. I don't know if they're all from the music video.
There.
I don't think any of them are of when he's like doing the dance on the tower. That part, I don't think he's in that outfit at all. But anyway, he's in like a racer outfit. There's also like a full black outfit, and then there's like the suit in the car outfit, which is crazy. They're all crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. So pretty good.
Pretty solid. And then this girl messages me like a couple days ago, being like, hey, don't judge me. I'm like, well, I'm not going to, but what? You're like, I bought more albums.
I got confused because it was like with this store you get like points when you buy albums, which leads to money off, and it was like you can get 3 times the points. And I was thinking the points I have times 3 for a discount. I was like, obviously I'm gonna use that. But then when I started looking, I was like, oh no, it's like from this purchase you get 3 times. But even then I was like, well, that's still pretty good, because I mean, I'm already back up to, like, I had enough for $20 off, and I'm already back up to $10 off. So
great.
I was like, well, I have $20 off. It's fine. I'll just do it. So I bought some more albums. But for this one, I was like, if I'm doing this again, I'm buying like random, like different ones. I'm not buying like anything that I already have, except for one. But I bought a TXT album as well. But other than the TXT one, it was all like new stuff.
Hell yeah.
So I got TXT's Chaos Chapter Fight or Escape Fight version. And like I was thinking like they could like, and maybe it's just more than newer albums, but they give you like so much stuff. There's like posters, postcards, PCs, stickers. There was a little pop-up standy thing. Like there was like literally so much in there. And
You
this
got a
time,
Subi.
yeah, this time I got a good spread. Like in the first one I got, it was like all Taeyeon and one Byungyu. That was it. This one I got
Yeah,
everybody
same.
except Kai. The only third person I didn't get was Hyun and Kai. So I got the cards for Taeyeon and Yeonjun, the Bongyu pop up, and then a Subin postcard. And I was like, this is great.
Subi.
And it looks so cute. It's like a little like skateboarder theme. It's so cute.
I know, I'm so jealous of the Subi. It's fine. I like Byunggu and Taeyang, but that's all I've gotten. I bought 2 albums.
I know. I think like probably my favorite member is Taeyeon, so I was like I'm not mad about it, but like I still want a little bit of everyone. Still want some Subin stuff. So I was happy to get the postcard the postcard for him. I finally got an Epik High album, the album Pump, which has K-drama on it, which is a song that I really like. It came with a photo card of all 3 of them. Perfect.
They were great.
I know.
They
They're
were
like
very
black
nice
and white.
too.
The whole like photo shoot is like a black and white thing, which is pretty stunning. And then the cards were good. Bought Shiny's Don't Call Me's.
Call me, don't call me.
The only 2 albums you can buy from them is their 7th
I
and 8th
know.
album. So I was like, I guess I'll just get
I
it.
hate that shit.
I know. I
Get
want the older
me.
ones, but got that. Got a key PC. A lot of Taemin stuff in this one. I got like a poster. There was a little film see-through thing. But then there was a duo postcard with Minho and Taemin, which was pretty cute. And then my last one that I bought the EXO album because it was on sale.
So surprised. So surprised by that.
It was on sale on top of everything else, so I was like, sure, let's just see what it is. So their 7th album exists. I got pretty good spread, I must say. Like a Baekhyun bookmark, Suho postcard, and then I got a PC for Dio and a postcard for Dio.
Nuts.
And I was pretty excited. I mean, we're going to talk about like if we have time, we'll talk about bias stuff a little bit still, but my like tentative XL bias right now is Dio. So when I opened it, I was literally like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
I was like, this could not be a better pull right now. And it's actually like a really cute one too. It's not like a weird one. So I was like, this is going right on the bag. It went straight onto the bag.
And like Baekhyun. Baekhyun was like also in like your realm of.
Yeah, he was like if we ever do that like challenge where it's like who did you notice first, I would say Baekhyun because that's who I thought it was gonna be. So I was like, oh okay, right. He's still trying to win my heart. The only thing I will say is in the photo shoot, this is like Kai. He has like pinkish hair and he looks like so good that I was like, I kind of wish I had gotten something for him from that because he looks so good. But I was like, whatever, it's good. I got Dio. I'm happy.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. I know, I really thought I would be the first one to get an EXO album, but that's also...
I mean, it was totally random. Like, I always checked their sale area, and it was, like, there, and I was like, sure, let's just see. I'm telling myself I'm buying, like, random shit for this one if I'm doing this, so might as well. 10 out of 10. Pretty sure that's my EXO bias.
Yeah, I know. She won't shut up about Dio, okay? Every chance. He looks really handsome here. I'm like, yeah, I know, girl. You love him. Okay? God.
We say that about everybody.
I know, but you're, like, always sending me Dio
like, at
stuff.
first, because I see him a lot because I think of the actor thing. That's just, like, seems to be part of my algorithm is, like, idols who have actor friends. So I was seeing him a lot for that. And then one day I was just, like, looking at a video of him, and he has, like, the big boba eyes. And I was like, oh, okay. I think that's it. I think that's what's getting me. And I also did watch him on Kai's show. Like, the 2 of them together were really funny, so I was like, well, whatever. I like a funny guy, sorry.
Still with Kai forever. I can't, at this point. I can't go away from Kai. Because, that's the thing. I'm like, there are other guys in EXO where I'm like, bam. But I really actually do like Kai's solo music, too. So I'm like, well, he's pretty much, like, locked in at this point, so... But Chanyeol and Seon are like absolute wreckers. Like can be right up there.
I think Chenyol is probably the wrecker for me. He looks so so cute all the time.
Oh, and he's like a wild rapper too. I'm like,
But yeah. But we're getting ready. We're settling in for the comeback. We need biases to get us ready.
girl. We've also been then discussing potential Big Bang biases. Well, we'll go into. I mean, not that there's much to choose.
Yeah.
Like, there's only 4 members. Only 3 members technically, but 4, and there's no real wrong answers in a sense. There never is. I mean, out of the 4.
Yeah. It feels like it's so different type of bias in my opinion. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's not like
Yes.
none of them, any 4 of them, I don't look at them like as a thirst wave. Like anything I see of them, I'm not like, hell yeah. I mean, I'm not to say that they're not attractive, but that's just like not how I like some of these other people are like if you see, if you see Mingi, you're like, okay.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
But I don't really think about it like that. It's more just like who do I like the most?
Yeah.
Like just in general. Yes. It's a more calmer bias type than what we usually are interacting with.
No, it's a good way of describing it, because even my bias that I have too, I don't know if I'd be like, oh my god,
Yeah.
but I love him so much, I cannot, My Big Bang bias, which we talked about last episode, talked about him. Daesung, after watching, I was kind of getting vibes of him, liking him, and thought he was so funny, but then I watched that music video, and I was like, okay, of course, I love him, he's so funny, and I really appreciate that he's bringing back this, or he's trying to have this cultural trap music thing, and I think I really respect that about him, so.
I think there's just really good artists, so that is it's such more a talent thing and
yeah,
personality thing. The looks are just bonus.
Yeah, I mean, and he's small, but he's beefed. He's a. And actually, they make a joke of that in the music video where he's doing finger push-ups or whatever.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And then I think my record's probably top. I would say that, yeah. And then for Taeyang, I was like, well, he's married with a child. I'm I can't even look at him in any kind of way. And then for G-Dragon, I also love him, but I feel like he's, for me, it's a different level. He's the emperor of K-pop. I love and respect him forever, but he's also unattainable. He's just his own realm. So.
That's a Jimin vibe to me, where it's
yes,
he's super cute. And he should be protected at all costs.
All costs, yes, exactly.
I think right now, he's my bias. Again, it's it's so hard to choose because when we first started, it was definitely top. From the beginning, I was he's so handsome, love him. But he's not technically in Big Bang. And the more I see him, the weirder he seems. So I'm they started to cross over.
Yeah.
So I would still say he's record territory just because he's really handsome, but I think my bias is G-Dragon right now because he's super cute and that's what I mean, it's a different kind of bias. I'm not I don't look at him and I'm whoa, G-Dragon, give it to me. I look at him and I'm he should be loved. He should be loved.
Yes, exactly.
And then I love Daesung as well. I think he's so funny, but he's a little it's that high energy thing.
Yeah.
That always at first it always pushes me away, but then I'll come around later and be he's so hot.
No, exactly. That was when you were describing the different kind of bias. I'm yes, because I usually don't go for the high energy guy because in my real life that would be way too much. I'm
yeah.
But in this situation, I'm whatever, he's fun. Yeah, he's funny.
But yeah, we gotta have biases for that comeback as well. Apparently it's in February. I was here this whole time thinking it's probably gonna be in August because that's their anniversary, but apparently it's coming in February, so we gotta have someone set in for that as well. And Now, the only other thing that we were gonna talk about is like obviously everybody at this point knows, but even by the time this comes out, everyone's gonna know the tour dates as well. But
Oh my god, that's so
the official
exciting.
BTS comeback album drop is March 20th, 2026, y'all.
Okay,
And like for context, we're recording this before January 14th, and January 14th is when they're supposed to be dropping tour dates and information. So everyone will already know by the time this comes out, but
when we heard about this, I wanted to vomit. Like, I was so not ready for such information early on. Like, we knew there was going to be a world tour in all of this and a comeback, but I just really wasn't expecting to know when they're coming in January, second week of January or whatever. Like, that's going to be insane. I don't even...
I feel like they pretty early on were saying like, oh, the comeback will probably be in March and stuff. But even like March 20th, I'm like, that is so soon. Like, what do you
That's
mean
so
March
soon.
20th? But like they have been saying that for so long. But I'm like, what do you mean?
I know. That's in, like, 2 months almost from now. And we know they're going to be dropped. Oh, right. That was the other big thing that happened. The actual BTS Instagram account wiped all their photos.
Yeah.
So they're, like, the promo's going to start soon.
I know, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, something's gonna come. Like, the concept is gonna get dropped so soon.
Well, we're already seeing, members solo-wise, doing a bunch of photo shoots, which I know they normally do, but I feel like there's a lot coming out. Like, Jimin just did, I think, Vogue. He's on the cover of Vogue February, and Taeyang is on GQ February, which...
Taeyang can't miss. I'm telling you, he cannot miss. The photo of him in the furry jacket, no shirt underneath, I was like, what is that?
Stop, because there is a certain hand placement too. I'm like, I can't.
It's
in that photo.
Crazy. He can't miss.
He did that, okay? But that's what I'm saying. Oh, and Jin did Marie Claire with the back.
Yeah, back out. Also, like,
Back
Jungkook
out.
has done, like, 2 or 3 of them at this point now for, like,
Jungkook
L
is just
and...
non-stop. Yeah, Jungkook just doesn't stop, ever. But that's what we're saying. So they're just, like, they're consistently promoting, like, getting out there, at least in the media. But yeah, we're gonna see real concepts, and I don't even... Okay. So all they've shown us is the cover, or, like, one photo of it's red, and it has 3 circles. And I obviously army went nuts.
Yeah, so many, like, what is this mean? Like, so many analysis of it.
So we didn't really pull much for that, but I will say when I first saw it, I thought of Wings myself, which a lot of people are pulling, which makes sense because they've all kind of teased that it could be more like their earlier sound, which would be so exciting.
I saw people analyzing the spaces in the circles, and like one of them is supposed to be like most sort of represent most beautiful moment as well, and like,
girl, I know we can't go too far down that hole yet until we get more stuff. But I did want to say the only other thing that I thought was very interesting was the release date is on the spring equinox, which
spring
is
day?
Spring day. They're releasing their first comeback in 2 years on spring equinox, spring day, which is one of the most, to me, iconic emotional songs, spring day, of...
I guess just like the stuff that people have been noticing and stuff, everyone thinks is going to be like an Eras style comeback. And like the tour will be like an Eras style tour, which I was like, I will like literally die if we can see like No More Dream. I will literally die. Because I didn't think that they, like, there was like a point in time where they were just like, we don't sing that anymore. Like, even if fans were like, sing this, you could see on their faces them being like, never. But I'm like, if they did, I would literally die. I'll literally die if we see We Are Bulletproof Part 2 with Jimin jumping over J-Hope. What are you fucking talking about? If I saw that in the flesh live, I'm already crying right now. Like, I can feel my tear wells tearing up right now. And we've already, like, come up with the potential concept of our concert outfits. We're definitely gonna do we have to
debut era. Like, it's gonna be so funny.
And we need the basketball jerseys.
That's that's the most comfortable thing ever too. Like, no problem. And like the absolute darkest eyeliner ever. spiky our hair. Anyway, I'm excited.
I know.
Okay, okay, whoa. We can't talk about too much. But that's basically it. We got Army membership, so we're ready for that pre-sale of the tickets.
I feel nervous. Like when the
I know.
when they were like no, March 20th, like my heart was like. I just got like sweaty and nervous thinking about it, and then when they were like, "Oh, the concert dates are coming," I was like, "It's not even tickets. It's just information." And I'm like, I'm nervous. Like I'm so like I can't take it.
I know. Like I said, I really felt like the urge to vomit. Like I'm not even joking. Like that type of anxiety came up in my stomach. But...
I keep trying to like reason with myself too. Like it's Canada. Maybe like it's not quite as like wild here. Like we also were ticketing for Stray Kids, and like we would have gotten tickets either way. Like it wasn't sold out, So I'm like trying to reason with myself, and I'm like at the same time like it's BTS, so like it's way different.
The only thing I will say that gives me hope as well is I looked back when they last came in 2018 or whatever it was. They had like 3 nights.
Yeah, that's what my other friend was saying. Like hopefully they'll have like 5 shows, and I was like, I mean,
yeah, or maybe it's again we don't know, but maybe it's Toronto, maybe it's also Hamilton. Hamilton has an arena. Maybe they go to Hamilton, Toronto.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like we have no idea until next week.
I did see that people were saying like the pre-sale ones usually like limited as well to like 2 or 4 tickets per person.
Yeah,
so I was like, okay, that is also like. I mean, I'm not that people can't have more than one account, but still, I was like, okay, that's good too.
Yeah.
That gives me a little bit of hope as well.
Yeah, because at least we can buy for each other, you and I, so that's good.
I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I can't imagine me as a person after getting BTS tickets, I'm like, I can't even envision that future.
I've already decided that I am taking a day off of work when those tickets are the ticket day sale.
Usually it's in the morning, right? So like at least a half day, I guess.
Yeah, if I don't get tickets or if I do get tickets, the result is the same. I will not be able to focus at work. I'm
gonna need to lay down for a while.
Yeah, I'm either gonna be devastated in a way, or I'll have to come up with a backup plan, which is fine. Or I'll be elated and I won't be able to focus on anything.
I know.
So
I'm just kind of tempted, even if we don't get tickets, like just to come anyway and like stand around outside the arena and just listen. But then also I always hear people saying like you could get really cheap like last minute ones. So I'm like, do I just like go anyway and like on the day just see what's up there, see what's there? Maybe something will open up. You never know. I'm nervous. I'm scared.
We only have this present moment, okay?
No, I'm only who I am after tickets. I'm nobody until then.
I'm already putting out there. We're manifesting.
I mean, yeah, I think we already said we're living like we already have tickets.
I mean, that's the only way to be, okay? But I mean I feel like that's pretty much all to talk about. The only other thing I was gonna bring up is I'm starting to we're starting to get to new listens this year. I've fully delved into SF9 and I am obsessed. Like I am actually obsessed with SF9.
I know their last album was. I almost bought Love Race when I was doing my like little thing, but I was like, first of all, I still don't know the members well enough, but like that album is just so good to me, like. But then when I looked at it, it was sold out, and I was like, okay, oh, never mind.
Oh. So like the past couple days, I've been listening to their discography, and there are like 4 of their mini albums. I have all the songs on them liked.
I had a feeling it would go that way based off how good Love Race was. I was like, I bet it's all bangers.
Yeah, it's they had no reason to go that hard. Like it doesn't make any sense. It's so fascinating to me, these smaller bands.
Check it out, guys. We're getting into SF9 this year.
We're definitely doing it. The other one I have not started, but we will have to. We're going to get into Enhypen. We're going to get on the Enhypen train.
They have a comeback in January, so in our January comeback episode, we'll at least have a starting opinion.
Something,
like, when I'm watching Reels and it's Enhypen, I've been like paying attention to the song that's playing, and like so far I haven't really heard anything that like blew my hair back. So I don't know. I'm it's still early, tentative, but we'll see. I'm gonna give it a good college try.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're like one of the top bands right now, so we gotta at least respectfully take a respectful look, okay?
Yeah.
And I also saw one music video, like just a clip of one music video. It looked crazy. Like they were like EXO vibes where they were like floating in space or some shit. And I was like, okay, there's some lore here too.
Yeah, I think they might be like a heavily performance group as well, like from what I've seen. So we're doing it. We're doing it all, okay?
All right, okay. But I feel like that about
Good catch up.
good catch up. Stick around, guys. You'll know when we get BTS tickets. Oh, you'll know.
We'll have a special bonus. Oh, we should do that. We should do, if we get tickets, we will do a bonus episode. And it'll just be like 30 minutes of screaming.
Of screaming, crying, vomiting, puking, everything. So stay tuned for that.
Look for that.
But for now, as always, we'll catch you on the flip.
Bye.
Bye.